Hey everybody, welcome to Matt Breaks Wax. We are live from the parking lot of the Gettysburg card show today. This is my first card show in over 20 years. Watching the vendors roll in. I'm scoping it out as a place to potentially set up later this summer. I think they have a show in June and then they got one in like September and then another winter one. But um, just figured I'd come check it out, see what the scene is like, see who's out here, what's selling, what people are trying to sell. This is a mixed show. It's sports and other cards, non-sports cards. So that'd be interesting to see what kind of audience shows up. Mostly older guys here so far, from what I see, but I'm guessing it'll be a good mix because I know there's a lot of Pokemon. There's a lot of WWE collectors out this way. There's a lot of just kind of off the wall kind of stuff. So we'll see what happens. But I thought it would be fun to. Picked up a couple of boxes yesterday from gentleman I've purchased from before, John, on Facebook, and he's in the process of cleaning things up in his house and coming across boxes, and he just sends me a message anytime he finds something and he knows is up my alley. So we got a 91 Leaf Series 1. This has the Harmon Killebrew puzzle. We're looking for the Gold Leaf rookie cards. I'm going to rip a couple here, and then I got a box of 93 Leaf with the Frank Thomas on the cover. Everybody loves that. And then he gave me something a little special. I figured we'd rip that today too. First two off the top, everybody knows the rules. All right. Pretty sure I just dropped 2 packs on the floor. But I'll get those when I get out. With the assist. Here we go. I guess this is a show sponsored by Captain Romero's cards. I think he's a breaker. I don't know. I'm new to this guy. So I'm just checking it out, following along like everybody else here. So I think it'll be interesting. We'll see what happens. All right, here we go. Live rip. Pedro Munoz. Jeff Reardon with the Bearden. Alan Anderson. Jose De Jesus. Ryan Sandberg. There we go. We'll put that up. Charlie Hayes. Sean Bosky. Hey, RT, man. We're live outside the Gettysburg card show. We're doing a little live rip in the truck while we're waiting for things to open up. Damon Berryhill. Len Dykstra. There we go. Mark Grace. Another decent card. There we go. Wes Chamberlain. RT, man. How's it going? Can you hear me? There we go. Luis Salazar. Darren Dalton in the pack. Nice. Joe Girardi. And we got Kurt McCaskill to round out that pack. Hey, how's it going, CK? Sean Pierre. We're sitting outside in the parking lot of the Gettysburg card show this morning. I'm here checking things out as a place to potentially set up later this year with some cards. Got a buddy of mine joining me today. I figured I'd come out with him and his kid, check things out. But we're ripping some packs while we wait for him to show up. How about that? I love baseball. I'm primarily baseball, a little bit of football, even a little bit less hockey, a little bit less basketball. Kenny Rogers. Cal Daniels. Juan Gonzalez. There we go. I would have been happy with that as a kid. Eddie. One of my favorite Orioles. Ramon Martinez. There we go. Kurt Stillwell. Tigers are okay. I think they got a good young team going there. CK. Kelly Gruber. Are you Colt Keith? Is Colt Keith on my live right now? Mark Davis. Pat Borders. Mike McFarland. Ruben Sierra. Which Chicago? Terry Shumpert. North side or south side? Bill Spears. Brett Saberhagen. There's a nice card. Oh, Bulls. Holy, we're in a different sport. John Olerud. Yeah, I mean, I was a Bulls fan growing up. I mean, who wasn't? I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, so he was. In basketball, I never really followed a team. I'm from the Baltimore area, so we had the Bullets that then became the Wizards, but they stunk for a long time, and so I didn't really have a team. Oh, okay, that's cool, CK. The I ended up following a lot of individual players in basketball, so I love the big guys. I'm a big guy myself, and just always love the big guys. So like Sean Kemp, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, Yao Ming, like the big guys were always the ones that I was following in the NBA. All right. Why are there two Seans? I'm not sure. All right, folks. That's if you're not familiar with my channel, I don't know if you're new, please be sure to like and subscribe. I do a little mix of junk wax and modern stuff. I do rips out of the front seat of my truck called driver seat box breaks. That's where I go on Facebook Marketplace, find boxes of cards that people are selling, and then rip the first 2 packs in my truck, just like we did when we were kids, running down to the store and grabbing 2 packs. It was very fun. Thank you for being here, Sean. I've got 1993 Leaf. We're going to rip 2 of those. I love junk wax. This is what I grew up with. I primarily collect like 87 and 97 into maybe the early 2000s. I'm getting into more modern stuff because they're now the 35th anniversaries are all the cards that I grew up with. So, Top Series 1 just came out with the 1990 print 35th anniversary. So I'm really into that. That was definitely something I collected as a kid. So, I'm old enough now that the 35th anniversaries have caught up to me. So, 1993 Leaf. These have the Frank Thomas mini set in them. It would be very cool. With the assist, here we go. Pull of Frank Thomas. I had Frank Thomas was one of my favorite players as a kid. I played first base, so and like I said, I'm a big guy, so I always rooted for the big first baseman. And Frank Thomas is one of them. I'm an Orioles fan. All right, bye, Sean. Thanks for hanging out for a minute. All right, these I love these cards here. All right, so Real Cormier. Oh, got another Mark Grace. Very cool. Moises Alou. Oh, we had somebody stuck to the back there. These cards are glossy, so they do stick together a little bit, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Jeff Hewson. Scott Cooper. Hi there. I don't know how to pronounce your name. It looks like it may be Russian, and I can't pronounce that, so I'm sorry. But hello. Ruben Sierra. If you like baseball cards, football cards, we're here outside live at the Gettysburg card show. Dan Pasqua. Here's one of my Orioles, Ben McDonald. I like that. I'm an Orioles fan. Jeff Brantley. I run the channel, Matt Breaks Wax. It looks like we have a Frank Thomas here, folks. I'm going to hold that to the end and see who else is in this pack. All right, got Jeff Bagwell. That's a good card. I like that. Bud Walk. The show opens at 9. It's roughly, 8:15, 8:30 here. So we're kind of hanging out, waiting for my buddy to show up. Daryl Kyle. And then we're going to go into the show. But I figured I'd do this live, hang out with some folks. Jay Bell. All right, and here's our Frank insert. Frank Thomas. Frank Assertive. How cool is that? I love these cards. Frank is one of my favorite players for sure. Very cool. All right, let's open the second pack. All right. This is always fun to try to do one-handed. So if you're new to the channel, this is driver's seat box breaks. We open up boxes in the front seat of the truck and see what we get in the first two packs. All right, here we go. Royce Clayton. Mariano Duncan. Another Mark Grace. We are on a Mark Grace streak here. All right, here we're Real Corrier. So we're working backward through the sequence. And Cal Eldred. This is one of my favorite names from this era. Andy Stankiewicz. Albert Bell. He was a beast. Just loved to mash the ball. He was fun to watch when he was with the Orioles. Julio Franco. Brent Maine. Hey, if you're just coming in, we are live outside the Gettysburg card show. Opens up in about 30 minutes. I got here a little early to meet a friend and waiting for him to get here, so I figured we'd do a driver's seat box break and rip up some packs. Mike Greenwell. Steve Buechele. Let's see. Orlando Merced. Ray Sanchez. And we're going to round out the pack with Andy Van Slyke. Nice. Very nice. All right, folks. I've got one more little opening I want to do. This was something, I got these boxes from a guy who, collected things over the years, and he's just now cleaning things up and getting rid of some of the junk wax and, downsizing a little bit. So I've been buying some things off of him pretty steadily over the last year, a couple times. And, he threw this one in for free. So this is a 2006, pack. It was just like, hanger you'd see at Walmart or Target or something. And, it's got one pack in it. So one factory sealed pack. I don't know if this is like before they just sat the boxes on the shelf. I don't know. This is just a weird presentation, but I thought it was cool. Obviously you got Barry Bonds in there, the Mickey Mantle, but I think what is potentially in here is a Justin Verlander rookie card, I think is what he said. I did not research this ahead of time, so I don't know what else we could potentially get into. But we're going to go ahead and rip it open. All right. I'm going to see if I can get this open without doing any damage. That would be ideal. We are set up outside the Gettysburg card show. It's a mixed show, sports and non-sports. TGC. They've got graders. They've got memorabilia, folks. They've got a little bit of everything. I'm here to check it out as a place to potentially set up and maybe sell some cards later in the year. And also, I mean, it's promotion, right? So I'm a marketing guy. If I come out here and I wear a Matt Breaks Wax t-shirt and hopefully get people subscribing to the YouTube too. That's, shameless self-promotion. But, my wife would be happy if I sold some cards and got them out of my house. All right. This pack had a mess of glue on it, but we got through. Let's get the trash out of here. All right. Here we go. This is a Topps 2006 random pack. All right. Jim Edmonds, Gold Glove Award. I love Jim Edmonds. I got one of his autographs recently in Topps Archives, 2024 Archives. Now, here's some Orioles I remember. This is during the dark ages. So the Orioles had, I think from like 99 on, I think they had something like 14 straight losing seasons. And here's Miguel Tejada and Melvin Mora. They were probably some of the best that we had at the time. But yeah, as a team, we just didn't have it. And our owners at the time didn't want to spend and didn't want to make a competitive team. It was very, very frustrating as a fan. Luis Gonzalez. Mark Redman. Hey, there we go. There's a nice Andy Pettitte. Everybody remembers him as a Yankee, but I always forget he was an Astro. That's toward the end. Yep. I always forget he went to the Astros. All right, Rich Hill rookie. Okay. He's a decent pitcher in his time. Pete McCannon. Ramon Ortiz. This has got to be toward the end of his career. I don't know. I have to look that up. Hey, look. We got a Mickey Mantle. What is that? Is this an actual card or propaganda? No, it's an actual card. Nice reprint. Home run. MHR1. So Mantle home run 1. Mickey Mantle home run history. Okay. So it looks like it's a card set for each of his home runs. That's cool that it's number 1. I like that. Hi, Sean. Welcome back. We're ripping. This is the last pack we're going to rip here. There's JT Snow. We just got this Mickey Mantle home run card from a 2000 Topps or 2006 Topps pack. This is kind of cool. Brett Tomko. Bobby Cox. So I watched a lot of Braves as a kid too, because the Orioles were my home team, but there were some good years where my family had cable and we could get TBS, and we watched a lot of Braves games on there too. So I grew up rooting for those mid-90s, late 90s Braves, Chipper Jones, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, Steve Avery, like all of those guys. So Bobby Cox is a nice card for me. Jeff Jenkins to round out the pack. And then this is the propaganda piece we talk about. So yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. I had never seen this. I had stopped collecting by then, so I had never seen this. I'm back in the hobby now for a couple of months and running the channel. I'm selling on Whatnot, selling on eBay, and so just enjoying the hobby again. About to go check out my first card show in about 20 plus years. Heading in here to the Gettysburg card show. Okay. Oh yeah, there you go. Sean, Braves fan. Nice. Braves are one of those like universal teams, I feel like. Lots of fans spread out all over the place, I think. Just because they had so much reach with TBS back in the day. There's Braves fans everywhere. So yeah, I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. Be sure to like and subscribe on your way out. And yeah, we're going to go see what we find at the show. I will do a video recap of anything that I find that I purchase. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for today. It might be packs. It might be some junk wax, boxes. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to get into. I'm really just scoping it out to see if I want to sell here later in the year. So yeah, we'll see what we find, but I appreciate everybody joining me. Go O's, and baseball season's right around the corner. I think we're a month away from opening day. So, less than a month away. So yeah, it's really exciting. I'm a big fan. Oh, this is Ford F-150. Yep. Yeah, buddy. Ford F-150. So all of my, on my channel, there's you can go under playlists and see driver's seat box breaks. And those are all videos that I shoot from my F-150. I basically come out on Facebook and get boxes and rip them in the front seat. So, yeah, check that out if you have time. I appreciate everybody hanging out this morning, and we'll talk to you soon. Keep ripping.